Hello everyone. We are going to work on operations on functions. It's the last section we're going to do in Chapter 7. And here is an example of a function, and it's in function notation. Now a lot of times in the past we might have written y equals x plus 3. F of x equals x plus 3. It is the same premise, the same thing. Now, what it does though is x is your independent variable, and what you put here, you put in place of x. So f of x equals x plus 3. F of 7 equals 7 plus 3, and 7 plus 3 is 10. And g of x, this is a different function. It's named function g, equals x squared plus x minus 1. So g of 3i, where there were x's, we will replace with 3i. Got to square it there. Minus 1. Now 3i squared, that's 9i squared, plus 3i minus 1. 9i squared, that's 9 times negative 1. That's negative 9 minus 1, which is negative 10, and then the plus 3i. So that's the complex answer to g of 3i. It's just a matter of plugging in where the x's were, what is in parentheses. Now we have operations on functions. I still want to stay with f of x equals x plus 3, g of x equals x squared plus x minus 1. F plus g of x is the same thing as simply just f of x plus g of x. In our example here, f of x is x plus 3. I'll put that in parentheses. And g of x is x squared plus x minus 1. So f plus g of x in its simplified form is x squared. Here's an x here and an x here, plus 2x. Here's 3, here's minus 1, plus 2. Just simply add the two functions together. We can also subtract two functions. F of x minus g of x is what f minus g of x is. We do the same thing. Well, f of x, again, is x plus 3. G of x is x squared plus x minus 1. That is equal to, let me get rid of parentheses first, x plus 3 minus x squared minus x minus 1 is plus 1. So f minus g of x is negative x squared. X and negative x cancel out, and 3 plus 1 is 4. So f minus g of x is negative x squared plus 4. Alright. F times g of x is f of x times g of x, which in this case is going to be x plus 3. That's the f of x part, and g of x part is x squared plus x minus 1. Alright, seems like we have a groundswell of support for setting up boxes when we do these. So let me put the x here and the 3 here. We're multiplying, that's all I'm doing. X and negative 1. X squared times x is x to the third. X squared times 3 is 3x squared. X times x is x squared. X times 3 is 3x. Negative 1 times x, that's negative 1x. Negative 1 times 3, that's negative 3. So f times g of x is, I got my x to the third, I got 1x squared plus 3x squared is 4x squared. Negative 1x plus positive 3x is 2x. And then I got that minus 3 there. So that is the multiplication. When we multiply the two functions together, that's what we get. And last but not least is the division. F over g of x is f of x over g of x. F of x is x plus 3. G of x is x squared plus x minus 1. Not a whole lot of simplifying we can do there. So that is the arithmetic operations on functions. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. The next thing we have for functions is composition of functions. I'm going to keep the functions as they were. F of x is still x plus 3. G of x is still x squared plus x minus 1. Now the composition of functions, f, and this is a circle, don't confuse that with multiplication, this is an open circle, f circle g of x. And I like to write it this way, f of g of x. Okay? So, the g of x function is x squared plus x minus 1. Now remember, f of x function is x plus 3. So, we take what's in parentheses, x squared plus x minus 1, and we add 3 to it. So, x squared plus x minus 1 plus 3 is x squared plus x, negative 1 and 3 is positive 2. The composite function of f of g of x is x squared plus x plus 2. Now it goes both ways. They are not commutative. It's not going to equal the same thing. But what you do here is g circle f, that's a little circle of f of x, and I really like to do it this way. I make less mistakes when I'm doing that. G circle of f of x. That is g of x plus 3. F of x is x plus 3 from the beginning. F of x equals x plus 3. G of x plus 3. Well, what do we do with parentheses? The first thing we do is square that. The next thing is we add that. And the last thing we do is subtract 1. X squared plus x minus 1. So we're replacing all the x's with x plus 3. Now, x plus 3 squared. X times x is x squared. 3 times x is 3x. 3 times x is 3x. 3 times 3 is 9. So we got x squared plus 6x, 3x and 3x, plus 9, plus x plus 3 minus 1. Alright, so my final answer, when I circle g of f of x, x squared, 6x plus 1x is 7x. Because those are like terms. 9 plus 3 is 12. 12 minus 1 is 11. Okay, and that's the composite function going the other way. We're going to get plenty of time to practice this today.